Welcome to the World According to Christy podcast. This show will motivate you, inspire you, and give you tools to activate your goals and dreams, whether those dreams are entrepreneurial, corporate, or personal.
This episode is sponsored by the Faith to Conquer Fear course, Getting Things Done. Are you a procrastinator? Did you know procrastination is a symptom of fear? If you want to become more aware of your procrastination habits, learn to stop them in their tracks, and learn more productive habits, visit faithtoconquerfear.com/courses to learn more about this powerful self-study program. Hello, this is Christy Demetrakis. As I was reading my Bible the other day, I ran across a passage in 1 Kings, chapters 5 through 7. These chapters talk about King Solomon's process of building the temple of God. Now, for historical perspective, the building of God's temple was a vision God originally gave to King David, Solomon's father. But due to wars and unrest, King David was unable to bring that vision to life. However, God promised King David that his son would build the temple as long as he was obedient and followed God's commands. Now, King Solomon, as you may well know, is known for his wisdom. He asked for wisdom, and God provided wisdom in all aspects of King Solomon's life. He used that wisdom to build the temple of God in just 7 years. Now, chapters 13 through 18 talk about how King Solomon raised a workforce of 30,000 men from all over Israel. He sent them in shifts of 10,000 each month to the Lebanon forest. They would work a month in Lebanon and then be at home 2 months. Adoniram was in charge of the work crew. Solomon also had 70,000 unskilled workers and another 80,000 stonecutters up in the hills, plus 3,300 foremen managing the project and supervising the work crews. Following the king's orders, they quarried huge blocks of the best stone for the foundation of the temple. Solomon and Hiram's construction workers, assisted by the men of Gabal, cut and prepared the timber and stone for building the temple. Now, what we know from this passage is that King Solomon employed a lot of workers to build this temple. More than 180,000 workers focused on key aspects of construction. Among all these men, it said, there were varying levels of expertise. Some workers were unskilled, some were proficient, and some were skilled in a specific craft, like stone cutting. But even with 180,000 workers, King Solomon was missing an expert. But King Hiram knew just the person. So King Hiram wrote a letter to King Solomon in 2 Chronicles, chapter 2, verses 12 through 14. And it said, "Blessed be the God of Israel, who made heaven and earth, and who gave King David a son so wise, so knowledgeable and shrewd, to build a temple for God and a palace for himself. I've sent you Hiram Abi. He's already on his way. He knows the construction business inside and out. His mother is from Dan and his father is from Tyre. He knows how to work in gold, silver, bronze, iron, stone, and wood, in purple, violet, linen, and crimson textiles. He's also an expert engraver and competent to work out designs with your artists and architects, and those of my master David, your father." In this passage, you hear King Hiram highly endorses Hiram for his expertise. He calls him an expert. What an honor! Many of us are skilled in our craft. But how many people know you are an expert? Hiram had clearly demonstrated his expertise in multiple areas. So how do we earn the title of expert? Becoming an expert takes commitment to continuously learn. It takes a willingness to make mistakes as you learn. It takes a mindset that admits you don't already know everything there is to know. Just because you can do it in your sleep does not mean there isn't new information to be added to your expertise. So how can you become an expert? if you're not already? Well, there's a few ways. You can take classes at your local university or school. You can subscribe to magazines for your industry to increase your knowledge. This is automatically going to give you an edge over your competitors because many people don't do this. You can attend workshops, seminars, or events of your competitors. Subscribe to blogs and competitive blogs. Purchase the products of your competition to learn their areas of expertise. What are they doing really, really well? And lastly, read, read, read. So if you want to become an expert, it's going to take discipline, focus, and a plan. But you can do it if you set your intentions. There's nothing better and more rewarding than being sought out for your expertise. That's all I have for today. I'm doing what I love. I'll talk to you next week. Have you ever just wanted to have a conversation with someone who you could tell that dream you have never spoken out loud? Or speak with someone who can help you identify the one thing keeping you from achieving your dreams? If so, let me be that person for you. Sign up for a free 45-minute Faith to Conquer Fear strategy session with me. If you are ready to increase your faith, increase your confidence, and conquer your fears, sign up today at www.faithtoconquerfear.com/free resources.
Thank you for listening to the World According to Christy podcast. If you're ready to increase your confidence, increase your faith, and conquer your fears, visit faithtoconquerfear.com to schedule a free strategy session with Christy.